that was a superb start, wasn't it? This is take 2 of this video because I made a bit of a mistake the first time round. So this is a recording of a wonderful map by a guy, I think it's a guy called the Farlanders, called Captive Minecraft, and this it's only been out a little while, but it's a fantastic idea for a game within a game. Basically uses the new world borders that are in the newest version of the game to create this sort of enclosed challenge whereby you have to use the achievements of Minecraft to produce a larger world border, and it's such a clever little idea that it's really going to capture, I think, really captured the imagination. I mean, it's had a lovely big number of downloads, and you know, it's something that's catching on. So I thought I'd give it a go, and the first video went along the lines of, oh, I'm going to have a crack at this and I'm going to do it as quickly as I can, and splat, something went wrong. And what went wrong was I didn't pick those up. So the first thing I did is neglect to give myself any material whatsoever. And this is why, even in my typically stammering British confused way, I am now going to absolutely make 100% sure that not only have I got saplings, I've got them in the ground. The game works in the way that each achievement you get makes the world border larger, and each subsequent achievement does the same thing, obviously. The problem that we have is you have to be really, really on the ball. There are a couple of glitches, and I'm not sure if they're glitches or if they're intentional, but the world border was responsible for killing chickens to begin with. So this is why I have dug a hole. I'm trying to be smart. I've seen a few people playing this game. The hole that I dug that was smart was to keep the animals safe, and what's happened is that stupid cow has just climbed out of it, hasn't he? Yeah, the other people that I've seen playing this level, quite a few of them have adopted this idea of digging the hole. I like it. I'm stealing it. I'm not original. I've got no original ideas of my own. Right. So then I've got 3 chickens that hopefully I can breed. When you have the massive open sprawling world that Minecraft gives you, especially on the PC version, which is, I don't know, I mean, it's significantly larger than certainly the Xbox, isn't it? But when you have this massive open world, it's not difficult for you to go and find some resources, and then with those resources it's very easy to carry on and just do what you have to do, survive. But when you're in a confined space like this, which I suppose in some respects is probably a more accurate description of how the world is really, when you're in this kind of space you find it's going to be more difficult to get things you need. So this is why I have trees planted immediately, because they are going to be an absolute lifeline in this. Now, before I go much further, let's just see what we've done and what we haven't done. As I said, achievement gets will make the land increase in size. So each thing that you do on the achievements list will make it a bit bigger. So I think if I've got enough trees planted, I'm going to jump in my hole and maybe dig a bit further down. Now I haven't got a sword, have I? So that would be my next idea. And the creators of this Farlanders, fantastic ideas. I'll leave links in there. I didn't want that, did I? Fool. I'll leave links in the description and everything else. But some fantastic content on their channel. They've got brilliant cinematic trailers for Minecraft, and the Master Achievement series is another genius. If I had a fraction of the video editing skills that guy's got, I'd be very happy with myself indeed. Right, okay. So there's my pit with animals. What shall I actually be a bit different than before? What I did last time I played this, I've played a couple of times now. What I did last time. Oh, hello. Well, why shouldn't I? That's not going to end well for me, is it? Ah. Yeah, great. Okay. Wow. Getting out of here is going to mean these monkeys are going to follow me, aren't they? Right, where were we? I was so rudely interrupted. Request for bagging myself an ender pearl. Give up on that one. Yeah, I've watched a few people playing this on YouTube already, and the trick seems to be getting everything safe and obviously heading down. I think the creator of the map has put the majority of the materials that you would need to survive in this small space. So there is a. Do you know? I'm distracted. I am distracted. I was going to try and do this at speed. I was going, let's just go really fast. No, that's not going to happen, is it? Yeah. So the creator of the map has put in everything that Enderman's put in the. He's put in everything you need in a slight space. So there's going to be the materials under the ground, but I just need to get down and get to them. And what I really want to happen is I want a tree to grow. Oh, what's that? Oh god! One of those things. That's the first time I've even seen one of those. Oh, well, there's an achievement, so let's have some of that. Thank you very much. Done me a small favour there. So, like I say, all of the important things that are there to hand. It's just a question of getting down to them. And what I'm going to do is I am going to make my hole a bit bigger. Let's give these animals a bit more of a nice home, eh? Okay, get down. So I'm trying to keep it all in a fairly good condition. Look at this. What's this guy up to? Is he stuck? Surely I can beat him to death with a wooden sword. He won't mind me. Yes, come on. Perhaps it's not just the children that find Minecraft killing things as a distraction. Right, yeah. So anyway, my animals are all in a pit. Hopefully that's going to keep them safe. And I've got my achievements. What else can I do? And if I'm sort of slightly distracted and I am I'm off somewhere doing something different, I wonder what that could be. Well, I'll tell you. I'm looking on another screen somewhere and I'm trying to work out what else I can do to get myself achievements, and why not? It's not cheating, it's just using the resources that you have available to you. So this will get me another one. Upgrade. Crafting and upgrade. What I'd really like now is some fuel to craft some torches. Now that pop noise was my pig. Right, as you can see now, the animals are spawning where the quartz block would have been, dropping into the hole. On previous versions of this game, or this level, on previous versions of this level, the world border would kill animals. And look, interesting, water's there. So, I reckon I will create the world's smallest and probably most pathetic farm ever. Yes, so on previous versions of this level, the world borders would kill animals inadvertently. I think chickens. I don't know if it happened to other animals. So you can see the Farlanders and friends playing a level of this on YouTube. They certainly have fun. And what they've done is essentially dug a big pit and kind of mined down. Now that is good. I've got a tree. Right. Let's have something. I did not craft myself. Hatchet. No. It's alright, that's alright, it doesn't matter. I'm not above punching. yeah, I mean, you watch any of these Let's Plays, and clearly it looks insanely fun if you play with other people. Not least of all, if you've got 3 or 4 people sat in a 1x1 block. You get to see the inside of people's heads for the first couple of minutes of gameplay until somebody figures out they've got to check their inventory. Another one of my I should say, favourite YouTube accounts, that would be Adam, Professor Adam, him off of The Common People. He's played this with his son, Django, and I've only watched a couple of them so far, and they seem to be having a lot of fun doing it. So yeah, everybody I've seen getting onto this game have just had a laugh. I could play with Hobbit Girl at 808, my daughter. It probably wouldn't go very well because she is all about the smashing and picking flowers and creating stuff. I'm trying to be the grown-up, intelligent one, and this is why I'm doing this solo. Now, I think I really achieved here because I've got enough saplings to keep this production line running. It's what I like about this is you have to stop and think. And clearly, I'm demonstrating my lack of being able to do that at the moment, but there you go. I will accept that I am not the most keenest of thinkers in that regard. Just have a go anyway. It's good, but when I first excuse me, when I first played this, I would knock blocks away and they would come back again, and daylight sort of never went away. I think something went slightly funny with the timing. We're obviously playing on a sort of an unsupported version snapshot of the game. Think, boy. Better. So you just don't quite know what you're going to get. This is the latest snapshot. I don't know what maybe I'll tell you later. And it seems to be much more stable than the previous times I've played. So not only are blocks disappearing when they're being hit, but it's also allowing me to do. Love those noises. It's also allowing me to do the other things that I couldn't do with animal husbandry and playing a little bit, just getting through it a little bit easier. But getting dark as well. That's something that didn't happen to me in my first playthrough on this. And I think if I plant all of these saplings, I'm going to have more than enough trees. And I really do need to get something to make some light. Okay, well, the next thing to craft would be a furnace. And I need some more cobblestone for that. Rubbish. I don't know what I've got in my brightness settings. I think they're pretty low. So this is literally going to be just, apart from boring to watch, it's going to be just me hacking away at anything in the dark, just hoping that I'm picking up what I need. And that would be enough. So, I'll make a furnace. I'm pretty sure that's another one, isn't it? Yes, and that means that chest will be available now. What I'll do, and I say this in all of my videos, I'm pretty sure, I read somewhere that the most efficient fuel is slabs. I'm not too worried about efficiency right now, but what I think would be quite useful is just some fuel. And what I've done there has been very stupid, haven't I? And I've used up all of my wood, and now I have no wood to cook to turn into charcoal. No. I'm trying to keep this family friendly, so I won't say any swearing. Try now, need to sit and wait for the next tree to grow. Oh, hello, what happened there? The smallest farm in the world ever failed miserably. Let's try that again then. Right. Not close enough to the water, perhaps? 5 blocks, isn't it, to distance to water, so it may have just been just that one bit too far away. Yeah, I'm going to need now to sit around and wait for a tree to be built, haven't I? Grow. Once that happens, I'll take some wood and turn it into charcoal. What's in this crate? Rotten potatoes. Always giving this lot, aren't they? I'm just looking at my stopwatch and I'm very close to 15 minutes, so I was rather hoping I would be really much quicker than this, but I'm going to have to stop this now, and I'll come back again another time. I can tell you the really funny story about me, social media, and the new Apple OS in my next video. Okay, see you next time.